My name is Peter Simon. I live in East Norton, about 10 minutes away from Conicelli. And I'm familiar with Conicelli because years ago I used to live in Lafayette Hill and Roxborough, and we did business. But now lately, since I've been back from Florida for years, I've been a big car person, and I have 4 cars, 2 of which I got from Conicelli the last 2 years. One I got last week, a Honda Civic, and I found them to be very nice. My salesman Tim was very nice, one of the best salesmen I've ever dealt with, and the place has been very nice. And I like the fact that they have a large selection of cars, and I was able to pick from what they had in stock, and they got me one that was due in a week or so, as opposed to trading cars, which I'm not crazy about. So they got me a brand new fresh car, and I did my financing through them, which took a few minutes, was very easy. It was a simple process. Everything actually was very easy. Car came in, I took it home, and it's a great little car. And so far, this is, like I said, this is 3 weeks, and I'm enjoying it. And it's the 4th one, so I can't say enough good things about them. I have 2 Toyotas, and I'm at Conicelli all the time. I bought my Corolla about a year ago. Through Dan, was a manager, and I got friendly with him, and now I stop in all the time and talk to him. He's been very nice, and the car's fantastic. And one thing I liked was the fact that they had a large inventory of cars, and I didn't have to just take what was sitting there. They have a big lot in the back where I got to pick a brand new fresh car as opposed to a trade from another deal, which I don't really like. And they took care of the financing was done, and everything was done. I've had the car about a year. It's a fantastic little car, and they've been great, and I can't say enough good things about them and the car. I buy only Hondas and Toyotas. I've had it narrowed down to the 2 best cars on the road. So what I like about Conicelli is they sell both, and I'm able to come here and test one against the other. I put them both together. Last year I bought one, and I took one, the Camry, put it next to the Accord, and I compare them size-wise, driving-wise, and it's not many places you can do both. And I find that to be a big plus, being a perfectionist like I am. And they've been very nice here, and if I go to one dealer, they take me up to the other one, and they're able to show me the other one. So when I was looking at the Honda, I got to drive it next to the Toyota. And like I said, as a car nut, that's very important to me. I don't have to travel to 2 different locations. And also with this, they don't really push either one car because they're selling both, and it just gives me a good comparison of the 2. Turns out I have 4, so I have 2 of each. So I've done very well here, and I've gotten friendly with these people, and they've been very nice. And I'm here all the time, and I've had very good experiences. I haven't done a lot with service because these cars don't need service, which is the great thing about them. As a kid, when I grew up with the American cars, the GM cars, it was a very important thing about how the service was because you were going to be back there the next day and the day after. These cars are fantastic. I mean, you go in for oil change, and that's pretty much it. I have 4 cars, and I don't have to come, so I have to say, which is a fantastic thing, which to me is one of the most important things. So I love these cars. Conicelli has been great. They have a great selection. They got both companies here, Honda and Toyota, which are the only cars that I will buy. And if I'm looking at one, I'll only look at the other. And I come here, I get 2 for the price of one. And I've had a good experience. And they have a great selection. And this is where I come to get my cars.